Hi, this is John Flynn. This is Copley Advertising. And today we're going to talk about, are you the one who should hire? Are you the one who should hire? Well, you're looking for a job. You're looking for job candidates in your slot. Okay? So you're like, people do it differently, right? I mean, they have HR do it, or they have, if you're marketing, director of marketing does it. I mean, I deal with small, medium-sized businesses, right? Or I deal with bigger businesses for recruiting, right? So, I mean, everybody does it a little differently. But, I mean, I think you have to be very, very careful, because if you're the guy who's like this person is going to report to, right? And you've looked at some candidates, and in these days, 3.8% unemployment, you're going to have to look fast for talent. Fast. Well, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, so you find somebody you like, what you do is that, should you be the one who pushed the button on it? No. No, you shouldn't. Because you've already looked at it in a different way. You've looked at it like this person working with you and, being a team member and da-da-da-da-da-da. So you're tainted. You're tainted. You have to bring in another team, maybe HR, maybe other people in your department, maybe something else. But, what I like to do is that I bring somebody in, right? And then I have like a whole system, which I think I talked about. Anyway, the system is like, you get a candidate, things come in, and then you have them go to a website, and then they have to do some relatively medium intelligence test. How many triangles in a circle, yada yada yada. So then the next one they do after that is that you give them a task that has something to do with the position they're looking for. So if they're going to be a blog writer, you ask them to write a blog on something, and then they show it to you, and then you're like, okay, good. And then you do a quick Skype call and make sure, that, they're not a robot, they're actually a real person, so you get past that test. Okay, and then you bring them in. You bring them in, and then you talk to them a little bit, and then I usually like to throw them out and give them to the team. Couple of hours with the team, baby. And have the team, play with them and poke at them, prod at them, or whatever, and then they go away, and then the team comes in and gives the yay or nays. I have no time limit too. If the team takes 5 minutes, they've taken 5 minutes and said yes. I've been like, okay, well, that was fine. Because I'm not really the good one to do it, am I? No, I'm not out there. I'm out there in my trenches, but not their trenches. And this person's, I'm going to put into that environment, right? I'm going to expect more productivity because I've just hired somebody for a lot of money to do that. So yes, I'm going to expect more of the team. So it's the team decision to say, is this person going to get us to where we need to be, right? Short term, long term. Because if you treated your employees correctly and you have a good corporate culture, then you know that the team is invested in the company, right? So they're going to do what's best for them and the company because they like their job, so they want to keep their company alive, I do too. All going to work together on it. And they know, everybody's intimate jobs. They know, Harry does this well and Ralph does this well, so we need someone to do this, right? And they tell me that in the beginning, and that's what we look for. But, I mean, they're going to, sit down with the person and do that. Who used to do this really well was Steve Jobs, who was a horrible person. Steve Jobs was a horrible human being. So he used to throw them out to the team, and at the end of the team they would bring the computer out of the closet, and the people didn't have a heart attack of happiness. They didn't make the test because these people were crazy about computer stuff, crazy. But that's how Steve Jobs hired people that were nuts, right? They hired people that were just, insanely great. Which I believe. I believe you hire the right people, they get insanely great. And if you put a couple of the right people in the right room, listen, you give me 4 or 5 crazy bright people that work together in the same room, and I'll do anything. Go ahead. What do you want me to do? Write a book, build a building? What do you want? Because once you have that, right? Once you have that, right? Then forget it. Forget it, right? Let the bloated bureaucracies, go around like a balloon. Half the people there are sleeping or because they're so depressed. They're crying at their desk. I got a cubicle again. Yeah. Mm-mm. That's right. So don't do it. But you shouldn't hire. You shouldn't hire because your ego gets in the way and everything. So I would, if you can, let your team hire. Those are the ones who have to work with these people, and they're going to be like, listen, I don't need you dragging me down. John Flynn, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. 1 month of my mobile marketing campaign, and I'll fix it.